Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, AirsoftAls. Yes, I am recording from my family shop, because honestly, I've been so busy that I haven't had time to actually do this outside of my home. Anyway, today we're actually talking about another affordable camera. Not a new camera, it's been out since the release of a said game that apparently a lot of people do not like, and I understand completely why they don't like it, but then again I have my own thoughts on it. That'd be, of course, the Call of Duty Ghost action camera, which is basically just an ion camera, just a knockoff action camera, basically. A much cheaper action camera, more or less. And here's what's funny. It's pretty decent for the price tag of $20. 20 USD. And I do have my thoughts on it, but I thought I'd go ahead and let you guys kind of figure out whether you like it or not. Or whether you would run it or not. But let's get to that in a second. Now, this was sent to me by my good buddy Apex, of course, in the $1,500 package that came in. And I did not get the full kit that comes with it. The full kit that you actually get with this, and it's actually rather interesting what you get with it. You actually get a head strap. You actually get a mount to put on your handlebar and or the end of the barrel, if you're an airsofter, of course. And a USB cord. And a decent little 4GB SD card, which I would recommend you actually upgrade to a bigger SD card. Say 32GB or 64GB. Class 10, of course, because Class 10 would actually be a better choice. But either way, this is the basic design of it. It's a simple, basic action cam. Really, I got nothing else to say about it. It just looks like this, basically. And, of course, it has the Call of Duty Ghost logo on it. Why not? Okay, so basically getting into the bare bones of it, this does shoot in 1080 to 720p. It shoots in this wide-angle fish lens type deal, much similar to a GoPro, more or less, which is the one I'm recording on right now. And the microphone is right here. I'm going to get to that in a second. There are two ways you can mount this camera to you. You can do a simple slide-on method, which is right there, of course, basically slide on, all that good jazz, along with a screw method, which, of course, if you have any ion action camera, and you have this, then you know how it is, more or less. So, you can basically just put it on there, there we go, and strap it in nice and tight. That way you actually got it on your head setup. Now, if you wanted to, you could mount this on the end of the barrel to give you a good selfie cam. Now, the actual operation of this bad boy is a little bit different, because the way you actually access all the fiddly bobs, what have yous, is you literally unlock it like that, lift it up, and you have all of it right there. You can access in the most literal sense, you can access the reset button, 720p, 1080p, this, a stats, a video format. It's interesting. However, just go ahead and pull out the SD card that I have in there, which is that. You have to insert it this way, upside down, into here this way. And while this is not waterproof like the GoPro here, it is water resistant, meaning if you get a little rain on there, it's good. Waterproof though, you cannot submerge this thing underwater, it will not work. And the way to operate it is you have to hold down the button. Just voila. And, of course, video format. There we go, 720p. So it shoots at 720p. So, there we go. Now, This is where things get a little bit more confusing. You can take pictures with this, but you can't. It's confusing as almighty hell. Not only that, but I'm going to let you listen, okay? I'm just going to let you listen very closely to how you basically, okay? And it's recording. It's got a little red flashing there. And of course, I am letting you see from my perspective, from the action camera's perspective, because let's face it, this is actually a little bit more of a testing phase, more or less, to basically show you, hey, yeah, this is how it sounds, this is the quality you're going to get from this, and the microphone and the microphone quality as well. Yeah, and you can barely hear the beeping. Like, let me just go ahead and turn this off. I'm just going to shut the fuck up so you can actually hear this, okay? Even then, if you plug this up to a battery pack, which, let me go ahead and get a battery pack now. Battery pack was over here. Which, if you plug this up to a battery pack, it turns on automatically. It basically turns on. Or, no, it doesn't. It gives you a bit of a flashing to kind of let you know, hey, what's going on. Now, of course, turning it on, or no, wait, can't turn on. Hello. Let me try and turn on now. Yeah, it's kind of confusing how to actually get this thing to turn on. There we go. And here's the thing. It doesn't give you an indication when the actual battery's full. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. And it's definitely doing a thing. Nope. It will not even. Now, of course, turning it on. Or no, wait. Can't turn on. Hello. And here's the big part. This little dinky thing right here. Let me go ahead and just take this out. You get 1 hour of charge out of it.
You serious?
Oh no, you heard correctly. 1 hour. 1 fucking hour of charge out of it. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to tell you now? You know what you can get for $18, even $20 at Walmart? You can get a tiny body camera with a battery life of 7 hours. At the fucking most. But an hour? An hour? Really? Really? Are you serious? I can't even. I just can't. I cannot in good faith justify saying, hey, yeah, get this. Now, granted, an hour, a lot can happen in an hour. And I know that some games, some sites, they'll run games for maybe 15, 20 minutes at the most. And in 1 hour, there can be 10 games. So, you know what? Maybe this is for you if you want to run maybe 1 hour and then take a break, let the thing charge, which, by the way, the thing takes an asinine long time to charge. But you know what? Maybe you can do, and I have seen people do this. They have actually, with these two screws here, have actually unscrewed it, pulled this out, and have actually extended the battery life by doing some weird wiring thing to it. Or even fully replacing it, since this is basically just a knockoff action camera, basically. So you can actually fully replace it with other action camera parts, if you wanted to. Why would you, though? I don't know. Either way, though. With all the test footage I've shown you of me actually using this, I'm going to leave it to you guys, whether you want to or not. I know I'm going to use this as basically selfie cam, or even as a lending cam to lend to my friends during the birthday battle, because honestly, I would like to get their perspective for when the birthday battle actually happens. I would love to get their perspective, but it's just how it is, though. Either way. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAl, and tell me in the comments section, for $20, what kind of good, or at least decent action cam can you think of? Because there are probably better alternatives for that price tag for a actual action camera on eBay, at Walmart, or something else entirely. And I'm not saying, and I don't want you guys to say, oh, get a GoPro, get a GoPro, get a GoPro. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about helping the common man, someone who cannot spend maybe over $50 at the most. Either way, though. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAl, and I'll see all of you lovely people in the next video. Till next time!